Are you gonna tag me in it?
You are tagged. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are around the world. And welcome to Power Up. So we are in for a hashtag epic chat. As usual, we are very, very excited because we have a young man to be reckoned with on the show tonight, and I am going to leave this official introduction to my darling, beautiful, very curly haired, I'm very jealous tonight, sister Mama G.
Hi everybody, welcome to Power Up. Now you guys know the thing, you know what I'm gonna say. I want you to hashtag live if you're watching us live, and if you're coming back later, give us a hashtag replay. And you know we always appreciate your love. So a few hearts and sharing it out to people will be most appreciated. Now guys, we are super pumped, but we can't get started until I introduce the panel. So we have
Mama G, introduce the panel.
Mahmouda Hill.
Hiya.
And we have Mr. 250 lifestyle himself.
What's up, family?
The last ones. And we have our guest tonight. He is a super drived, super determined young man. And he's heading straight to the top. Mr. Kristoff with
us! Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you so much for having me. That was a wonderful introduction. Hello to everybody on the panel. Thank you for the opportunity and thank you for coming in to come speak with me. I love it.
Brilliant, we are so excited about having you here tonight, Kristoff. I think there's a lot that young people can learn from you. So we are very, very, very appreciative that you took the time out of your schedule to be with us here tonight.
Thank you for having me.
Definitely. Now, like I said, you are a determined young man. You have a channeled energy that's heading straight to the top. But I know that. But for those people out there that don't know you, Kristoff, please do tell us a little bit about yourself.
All right. So my name is Kristoff Witter. I'm from Jamaica. I actually moved to New York when I was a young child. So I grew up around New York City. So currently, right now, I'm actually at a college right now in Buffalo, finishing my bachelor's degree, and I plan on going to go get my master's after that. I actually just got a scholarship to go get my master's, so I'm super excited for that.
Congratulations, yeah, that's amazing.
I told you guys, I told you this guy's determined.
So we got brains and beauty. Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, so
I'm sorry, I so rudely interrupted. Carry on.
Oh no, go ahead. What did you say?
No, I just wanted to give you that praise, man. Like you're really doing it. So yeah, so you're in college education.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what is it that I say that you're driven? What is it that drives you, Kristoff?
Honestly, my family really, for the most part, just, I grew up, like I said, I'm an immigrant. So, my family coming and moving here is different. There's a language barrier and, just me just growing up and seeing just, what my mom, my aunts, my uncles, my grandmother went through just to even get us here. And then, seeing them fight through the years, through all the adversity that, comes with the United States. Just seeing them carry on and never stopping and never giving up, it's just giving me the motivation that, I could do anything. If they can come from, a place like Jamaica in the country where, we don't even have roads and, we live in shacks and then come out here and, do some amazing things, and them giving me the opportunity and giving me the fire to do this. I could do anything. So that's just how I feel. So I feel like they're my drive, my friends, and I also think for the future, I like to, inspire the younger generation because, there's a lot that could, distract them from, the path that they really should walk. So if I could give some inspiration or be a role model to them just by, being a leader and, putting my foot forward and doing things the right way, then maybe I can, inspire them to do the same.
I'd like
Yeah.
to congratulate you, Kristoff, because I think that especially now there is a lot being said negatively about young black males. And I think it's not an American issue. I believe it's a global issue because it's the same in the United Kingdom as well. So what would you say to any other young black male like yourself who has a dream?
I say I tell them you could do it, and I say forget about the negative persona that they put on us. Go at them, attack them head on, show them that we are not what you think we are. And for me personally, that's why I chose the college that I went to because it's a PWI, it's a predominantly white institution. So I wanted to go there. I wanted to be in the room with them. I wanted to speak with them. I wanted to see how they work. So then I can make my own experience through that and I can move forward. And, I've gone back and I've counseled kids and I've told them, in certain situations that popped up in their life, I've had the same experience because I went and did it. And I was able to give them advice that could, eventually help them in their predicament. So I just tell them to attack it head on. Don't think about the negativity because once you get that negative persona on you, you already lost. You can't win with a negative mindset. So you just got to think positive and keep pushing through.
Excellent.
I love that.
So
I have to commend you for
So
that because
true.
that's a very brave move, especially in modern times, to choose and make that conscious choice to go to a predominantly white university when, at the end of the day, we all see the news. We know what's going on out there. We all know what's up, but it shows that you have a real fearless streak, Kristoff. I'm scared of you.
Mm, mm.
I know that you've
Sure.
got big things to offer. So
Thank
tell
you.
us a little bit about why you got involved in business. What is it about business that does it for you?
So I've had multiple jobs from security to restaurant to counseling. So I've been in a lot of fields, and me personally, I feel like what my abilities and what I feel like I can do is not being utilized in the fields that I'm in. So I felt that I should try and do something different that could change, the world basically. And how I saw that was, you got to be your own boss. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way that you can bring change. You have to be a leader and you have to push through. So I thought the best, field to do that would be in business, being an entrepreneur and gathering the tools and networking with other people to give me an advantage, to eventually do that. So that's why I really lean to business because business is it's a lot of communication, a lot of networking, a lot of different people, and a lot of different experiences that comes with this, this field. So I think it's, if you utilize it the right way, it could be an advantage.
Mm, mm.
Now, I happen to know that you're only 22.
Yes.
So you are very, very young to have such a wise head on your shoulders. Who has been the big influence in your life?
Oh my gosh. I kind of say that I'm a melting pot. I took a lot of things from different people, and I kind of put my own twist on it. But I say for my whole family, my aunt Cadian, my mom Angela, a lot of various of my aunts. I come from a family that's predominantly female. So I was the only man really in the house. So I had to learn a lot of how to take care, basically take care of them. So that's where I get my like caregiving spirit from. So they really put it in my head to, you could do anything, you know what I'm saying? So I really get my inspiration from them. I get inspirations from, a lot of leaders. I really like Malcolm X, Martin Luther King. I go back, read their speeches, just think about the ideas that they had, Nelson Mandela. There's a lot of people that I take things from, and also people that I found in my own life, even recently, Jamal. Jamal's been, a great mentor to me, and has been pushing me, and put a fire in me that, has just been growing and growing. So just even him, I take from anybody. I can meet somebody yesterday and take something from them and use it tomorrow. So that's all of my motivation.
Exactly. I like that. Anybody can teach us something, right? Like
Yeah.
anybody that comes into our life has got a message for us somehow. That's what I believe. Yeah. So we're going to throw it open. Moo, Jamal, any questions you want to put to Kristoff?
Well, I don't know how young you were until Stacey just said you were 22. That is, wow, amazing. What are you studying? You didn't say what you were studying at university.
Okay, so I'm a criminal justice major with a concentration in law, and then
oh my God! Wow.
Well, that tells us a story and a half.
Yeah.
Came out on the stalks.
Say that again. What are you studying? Say it again.
I'm a criminal justice major with a concentration in law, and then I have 2 minors in communications and sociology.
Wow.
Mind blown.
Well done, you.
Congratulations.
Like I always say, there ain't nothing we can't do.
That's amazing. And you're only 22.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh man,
I got a quick question.
So proud.
Kristoff. We was talking yesterday, and you was telling me your story, because your story is amazing, man. People gonna, as you continue to grow over time, people are really gonna, see the details over your life. And we was talking, and this showed me your leadership qualities when you was telling me that, because you're not from Buffalo, you're like 6-7 hours away. You're closer to New York City, and you was telling me how during the riots and when things was getting hostile in your city, that you drove 6.5 hours to your city, to lead, to lead the people, to lead the direction of the people and to be the voice of the streets. Talk to us about that a little bit. What drove you? What motivated you to actually, when you see what was happening in your city, to, make a conscious effort of like, I got to get back home. I got to lead my people. What motivates you to be that type of leader?
So the motivation is just, it's my hometown, it's where I grew up. And I remember I walked those same streets as those kids. I went in the same schools as them. So it was really for the generation coming below me, because they're going to be the future. We're not the future anymore. It's them that's coming up. So we have to show, the right path that they must take. So I'm a strong, believer in, social justice. So me being in Buffalo, and I knew that my hometown was having, a march. I had to drive down. I had to go 6 hours. I had to go be down there, because I was the kid, back home, that a lot of people don't make it out of my city. They don't even leave my city. So I was always the kid from, middle school, high school, that, was popular, and, also, had dreams that I wanted to achieve. So I feel like I'm the heart for some of the people that's in my city. I'm their voice. So for me to go back there is my obligation, to go back there and, walk with them and march with them, because I can't speak it and not be about it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people speak it but aren't about it, and that's not going to bring change. So, I had an opportunity. I went down there. I marched with them. It felt so good. I got to see a lot of people that I didn't get to see. It was just a connection, just different faces, so diverse. And at the end, I actually, so it was about 3,000 people at the march. At the end, I was actually able to do a speech that was on Facebook. I did a speech on in front of the the army and the police that were out there to the crowd, and I spoke and I fired them up, and I told them that for change to happen, we must change ourselves first, and we must do it together. So I was able to give a speech, and that was just life changing. Just speaking to that many people. I was scared, but I had to do it. I had to show that we're much more than basketball players and football players. We can be anything. So I just felt like I had to come down there. I had to show them that I'm with them, no matter where I go in life. I'm still at home right there with them.
Oh
Wow.
my God.
Wow.
Right.
I'm in
We're
awe.
friends on Facebook, and that's it. I don't know you, but I feel so proud to know you. Your mum must be absolutely overwhelmed with pride.
Moo, I was thinking the same thing. You've taken the word
Yeah.
right out of my mouth. Mama Angela, if you are watching this, you must be so proud. I can't.
Wow.
I've got goosebumps.
Absolutely incredible.
He's amazing, man. He's amazing.
Oh,
Honestly.
you are
I
amazing.
can't wait to meet you, Kristoff. I can't wait to meet you, honestly.
It
I
is going
can't
to
wait.
be one interesting time when we
I also got
all
a
get together on the same soil.
Yes.
now.
Sorry,
You,
Jamal?
yeah, you also speaking about business, like you do a lot of things. Like you said, you're a voice of a community. You're also a businessman. You're a mentor. At a young age, which is a lot of responsibility that some grown men don't even want to take on, and so pride yourself on that. But let's transition into business. You got your own brand. You got your own brand. You're marketing. You touch a lot of people across the world. Talk to us about your Daredevil lifestyle brand and what's the movement behind it.
So I created, so about 2-3 years ago, I created a brand with my friends, 5 of my friends, my best friends, called Daredevil Lifestyle. You can follow us on Twitter and Instagram. But it's basically, I always felt like everybody, and I don't care who you are, we take risks in life. We do daredevil things, and one day we were just sitting down and I was like, yo, we really live a daredevil lifestyle, because sometimes we just make decisions that we can't even come up with the answers ourselves, and we just do it just from our gut and our heart or our mind. So it's a movement. Our quote is, dare to be different. What makes you different? Because that's what's going to separate you from the rest, the things that make you different. So, I just tell people, if they have a niche, they have something that they like, something that they want to do, don't care what nobody says. Everybody has an opinion. It doesn't matter. Do what you want to do. Dare to be different. You know what I'm saying? So that's what my brand's about. We have different merchandises and stuff like that, but I really want to create it into a movement where, people understand that they can really do whatever they want. They can push the limit, push your limits. You know what I'm saying? Dare to be different. So I just can't wait to see that, come together, and the vision that I have for that, and letting it mesh with my friends, and I'm doing it with my friends that I've grew up with as kids. So it has a lot of meaning to me. So that I can't wait till that takes off.
Wow.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Wow.
Wow.
I'm
You're to be
totally
commended.
inspired.
I'm so
I'm speechless.
Wow.
He's
Wow.
smart, dude. I have one more question.
I thought we
One
had
more.
a brilliant guest, but I think I underestimated you. I want to redo the introduction.
Go
I
on, Jamal.
do,
Go on with your last question.
I do have one more question. Tell the people, because a lot of people, they may have dreams and aspirations and goals, but they might not have, like you said, the resources. What I mean, that we talked about it yesterday. You said that just being here in America, there's so many opportunities that you take advantage of a lot of them, and a lot of people aren't scared to take advantage of them, and that's why you want to inspire people. But let the people know, what has being able to just network, get outside your comfort zone, being able to network with different type of people has done for you as a person?
You know, I just want to, before I dig into that question, I just want to say that it's a wonderful question, and this right here, this panel, this this call that we're on right now is a testimony to exactly that. You know what I'm saying? What networking can do. I've never met any of these beautiful women, you know, in real life, but we connected through networking on social media, and now here we are, you know, feeling each other's energy, our aura, speaking, laughing, smiling. You know what I'm saying? This is stuff that networking does. So anybody that's afraid, listen, the, from the beginning of time, nothing has been done without us coming together, period. You know, from Adam and Eve, or however you want to call it, from the beginning of time, we had to come together. We had to network to get where we are, to get these walls, the cement, everything that's around us. We had to come together and build it. So you can't be afraid to network, because that's the way that you're going to change your situation and change everything around you. You have to network, and you never know. Somebody can change your life or save your life, but you have to network. You have to talk to them to find out. So don't be afraid. You know, that's what, the hardest part of it is starting. And once you start, everything else is easy. So, you know, just for anybody out there that's afraid to go network, to go speak, you know, you don't, I'm not saying you have to go, you know, be a motivational speaker or, you know, go speak to thousands of people. But, you know, if you connect with one person a day or one person a week, any progress is good. So that's my advice to the people out there.
I
Wow.
absolutely love that. Oh my gosh.
So you
Oh my
my
gosh.
heart
Mama
is
G, do you have any
full.
other questions?
Girl, I'm drunk on all the information. I'm just
Yeah, I
I'm
love the
full
energy.
up. I'm
I
full
swear,
up.
I love
Wow.
You know what
Kristoff.
I love about you, Kristoff? I love the fact that you totally are fearlessness personified.
Yeah, I
I
love
love
that.
that.
Yeah.
Because as a young person, young people are generally so fearful because of school. Actually, you don't find it with children or young people who haven't been in the school system, but for those who went through the school system, which is a vast majority, most of them have had their confidence knocked so much and have just become scared soldiers, really, in society. And you could not be more different. And I think that's what I love
Wow.
about you so much. I just think that you are totally inspirational, and I challenge all millennials out there to be as fearless as Kristoff.
Here, here.
You can do
Here,
it.
here.
Wonderful, absolutely
Dare to
wonderful.
be different.
Amen to
Dare
that. I
to
love
be
that.
different. Exactly. Exactly. Okay,
Thank
now it's getting to that time. So before Stacey closes out, I want to thank you, Kristoff. I want to thank you, Mahmouda, and I want to thank you, Jamal. Kristoff, a big congratulations, director.
Thank you.
You doing big things, girls. Stacey, over to you.
We couldn't close without dropping that in. Congratulations to you. If you don't know what we're talking about, get in touch with one of us and you'll soon find out what that's all about. Business is key. Travel is the way forward. Trading is a thing of the future. Do not miss out. And on that note, I'd like to thank you all for being here. Thank you so much for taking your time this Wednesday evening to share with us, with our fabulous guest, Kristoff Witter. Contact him, reach out to any of us, whoever you gravitate towards, that is the person for you. And on that note, we love you. Take care of yourselves. Power up, people.
Power up. So, you never get in this
Thank you, Belle.
Power up.
Thank you so much.